Welcome back to the channel. I don't know if you've noticed or not, but we've changed the channel name from the Dig Studios to Dig the Games. So many people enjoy our channel and our game content, so I decided to leave the Dig Studios as my main brand, and Dig the Games will be one of our channels of our main brand. If you enjoy this video at all, liking the video, sharing the video, and even sending a comment will help the channel out immensely. I get this question more often than not. I see it in chat threads. I see it on Facebook groups. Here's the question. How do I get my students to want to play the game? How do I get them to participate? How do I get them involved in the game? So let's run over a few things that I've learned through my years of dealing with youth, of how to get them involved in playing games. Here we go. The atmosphere. The atmosphere begins with you. You're the leader. You're the one in charge. If you enter into your classroom and you become the thermostat, you're the one setting the temperature for the entire atmosphere. Don't be the thermometer, be the thermostat. You can't control everybody, I understand that, but you are the one in charge and you set the dynamics for the entire event. Many times a young person may come in, they go to the side of the classroom, they want to sit by themselves, they don't want to interact with anybody, they get on their cell phone, and you have to break through to them. You have to get to them. And the way you do that is by setting the right atmosphere. Get to your space or your room ahead of time. Clean it up. Make sure there's no clutter, no chairs stacked off to the back of the classroom. You don't want to have any trash on the floor. You want to make sure all your chairs are organized. You don't want to have last week's event or last month's event items piled up to the side of the room. Keep a clean and well-organized classroom. That helps set the atmosphere. Your attitude helps set the atmosphere. Another thing to help with the atmosphere is to keep as few rules as possible. Think about the game show Minute to Win It. There aren't many rules to it. It doesn't last long. They keep it as simple as possible. If you have to sit there and explain the game for 5 minutes, a lot of times they're lost in their thoughts. They've not paid attention, and then you have to re-explain all the rules mid-game, and you want to keep from doing that. You want to avoid having to explain the game again. So keep the rules as few as possible. A thing that helps me when I would play or introduce a new game, I played it beforehand. I played it with my family, I played it with my workers, and I tested everything out. After testing everything out, I would come up with more rules or I would get rid of some rules. That way it helped explain everything along the way. So use few rules. Keep it as simple as possible. Next, in order to get them excited about your game, you have to use variety. Growing up in a children's environment at our church, the game they went to for almost everything was tic-tac-toe. And I understand they didn't have a channel like this that they could subscribe to and get help each week. You do. Go through our shorts, go through our regular videos, and get some game ideas in your arsenal that you can use every week. I challenge people all the time. Have a different game every week. One of the ways I knew I was doing well, I had a teenager come up to me one Sunday and they asked me this question: what game are we playing today? As soon as that question came to me, I realized I was doing well. They were excited. They were anticipating. They wanted to be involved. They wanted to play a new game. They wanted to play a different game. Now, some games are flops. Some games are duds. Some games are so exciting that you want to play them again the next week. Avoid doing that, but keep in mind what works for you and what doesn't work for you. Just because it works for my channel doesn't mean it will work for everybody. I understand that, but you want to use variety nonetheless. Imagine a song director gets up and sings Victory in Jesus on Sunday morning, and Victory in Jesus on Sunday night, and Victory in Jesus on Wednesday night. By the time you make it to week 2, or not even week 2, by the time you make it to the third time, people are not going to show up to sing anymore. Matter of fact, they may avoid that whole part of the service from then on. Your goal in life should be to get more people involved. And by getting more people involved, you have more people showing up. If people are avoiding showing up on time, now I'm not talking about for different circumstances, but they're actually avoiding coming on time, or they're on purpose missing certain aspects of your youth time or your student time, then I would evaluate what you're doing, because what you're doing is actually pushing people away instead of drawing them in. And my whole goal with games is to get people involved, to draw people in so that they want to come back each week and they want to keep participating. So use variety. Next, have awards. Award the successful. In other words, not everybody is a winner. One of the things society is teaching right now is that everybody's a winner. And no, not everybody is a winner. There are winners and there are losers. and you need to award the winners accordingly. Now, if you want to give everybody something for participating, go for it. But you need to make sure that the winners get something more. You might consider having team competition that spreads out across several weeks. Maybe each month you could have one team versus another team and then change up who is in each team the following month. And at the end of the month, award the team that wins with the most points, and they get to do something or they win something, but award them. By giving them incentives, they want to participate because they will win something. Again, I understand not everybody will participate. You'll still have those that want to be to themselves. They're introverts. You need to provide every opportunity for them to get involved. I know I talked fast, but if you like this sort of content, don't forget to like the video, comment on the video, and share it with somebody else. I like content that gets straight to the point and gives me the information I need. That way I can walk away informed. I hope you have a great day, and we'll see you in the next one.